Um, um, and levels, just like, you know about audio, right? You know, like right now, if I was just screaming to the mic, it'd be a decibel.
Yep.
So there's days like that.
Yeah.
And then there's days like this, man. It's like fucking cool, man, you know. And then there's days like this, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Is chill or is it not chill? Am I on my own head or what? But fuck, I'm in a wheelchair, bro. Everybody's out there fucking just enjoy life. And then there's days like, fuck those motherfuckers. I'm watching fucking Ricky Stanicki, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
so it's all a mental thing.
Yeah.
So, but anger is an emotion that's there, yes. I have not conquered it.
When did you stop being angry with God, or do you still find yourself cursing God or blasphemizing God?
It's been so long, I don't know. Have I lived God's Bible? No, I have not. I am a hypocrite when it comes to that, because I say I love God, but I'm not living God's path. All right, I fuck around. I love females. I love to party. I love to smoke. I don't rape. I never killed unless I have to. You know, I can't no more, you know what I mean? And, you know, I don't steal, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't do people dirty, you know what I mean? I've never been that type of dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like I just go with the motherfucking flow now, because I have no motherfucking choice.
Yeah. So you mentioned a lot that you were married. Eventually you get divorced.
Yes.
What led to your divorce?
It's a few things. We were married 12 years. 11. 2002 to 2012, yeah, 10, more like 10. But we're together since when she got pregnant, 2001, yeah. Babe was born March 8, 2002. She moved to Houston that July. I followed her that November. That February we got married. All right, you know, time flies. She becomes my caretaker, right? And there is no, this is not a movie. This is not a TV show. There's not a team of people coming to help you. Somebody's there for 4 hours, and then another person at 4 hours, and the other person at 4 hours. No, bro, she was there 24/7, like, just like I became one of her kids. You know what I mean? And slowly but surely, you know, I wasn't a good patient. You know what I mean? And when I mean by I wasn't a good patient, it was like the lines got crossed. She didn't know if I was her husband or her patient. I didn't know if she was my wife or my nurse. Slowly but surely, I said, you know what? I'm gonna get another person to help me out. And she said, all right, I'm gonna move downstairs. I was like, all right. She moved downstairs. That lasted for like 6 months. Then we broke up, separated. I went to my parents' house, and she went to Houston. I decided, you know what, man, I was gonna get a place of my own. But then I went and I ate some tacos and I got E. coli. And eating that E. coli sent me to the hospital. I was in the hospital throwing up. And then they told me that I couldn't go home, that I had to go to a skilled nursing facility. It's the first time I ever heard these words. And they sent me to the skilled nursing facility, and I was there for a long time, you know. And people would come with programs like, hey, you know, do you think you can live on your own? I was like, oh yeah. They were like, well, because I paid into the system because I worked, you know, so I was getting money monthly and stuff. And these people called Access to Independence. They were like, well, we'll help you get a place. So I got a place, and you know, she came, moved in with me, you know, and everything was going good until the patient nurse thing started happening. And finally she stepped out on me, and it wasn't how I thought I was gonna take it. I thought I was gonna be like, okay, charge it to the game, this and that. Nah, man, I got real upset. I was like, you know what? If this is how you want to be, you know what I mean? You get the fuck out of my house, this and that. She's like, I'm not moving. The cops are called. You know what? Sent me to jail. Went to jail for 5 days. The judge came. The people from the Child Protective Services came, and they were like, you know what? We're gonna take your kids. This was El Cajon. I was at court in El Cajon, and I told the Child Protective Services people, I was like, look, before you take my kids away, go talk to my kids. Because I know everything you're reading is what she's saying. So, you know, we go in front of the judge, right? And she's there. And she's trying to tell them that, you know, I try. First of all, I wasn't even in my chair. I was in a lazy boy. And I was just talking shit to her, like, you get the fuck out of my house. When the cops came, they told me, hey, get up. I was like, no, the dude got me and fucking slammed me down. Then my ex-wife started saying, he's in a wheelchair, he's disabled. The fucking cop goes, hey man, oh shit, sorry, how can we get you in the car? I was like, I don't know, figure the shit out, bitch. I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do that shit. You want me to help you take me to motherfucking jail? Fucking dumbass. You feel me? So the fucking judge is right there, and he's just reading all this shit, and the judge is like, so how was he gonna break your ankle?
For real.
Like, if he's charging at me, I would jump over something. He was like, Mr. Garcia, what I see here is you disturbing the peace. I said, I do too, Your Honor. I see this 5 days served, but I don't want you going back to your house. I was like, well, it's my house. It's my name, she's on the lease. And the judge was like, well, it changes everything. Well, she has to leave, you know what I mean? So she was like, well, I leave, I'm taking the kids with me. We have to go to a hotel, we ain't got nowhere to go. So I was like, you know what? Go ahead and keep my place. Keep it for a month. Then you find a place to live. And then I'll come back and take my place. But something told me, man, like, this was fucking for real. Like, not like, I didn't tell anybody anything. Like, I didn't tell anybody like, oh, watch, man, I'm really going to. No, man, I looked at my homeboy, I said, hey, man, can you take me to El Cajon Courthouse? You know, he was like, man, you just got released from there. So I don't give a fuck, I'm about to divorce her. He was like, what? Put me in the car and the fucking, went over there. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna file for divorce and this and that. They were like, all right, good, this and that. I was like, yeah, I want half and half, you know, no child support, this and that. She went in there, trying to play her little game, this and that. We ended up having child custody meetings, this and that. The judge said, you know what? Because you are in a wheelchair and because she is saying that you are violent and there's past, you know, I've been in jail for some other shit. When I was walking, like fucking, this happened in 2012. I haven't been in jail since 2000, you know? Mm-hmm. So my old record is like not even me anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking, he's like, we're gonna have to have one supervised visit. So they come, they do the supervised visit. My daughter's like, we have the supervised visit right here at this library, right here in Spring Valley. Mm-hmm. And my daughter looks at the lady and is like, Dad, can we go to the park at McDonald's? Because that's what I used to do. I used to put one of my daughters right here, and I lived again, bro. After bro, that was the best thing she could have done, bro. It was like bro, she wasn't carrying me, bro. I was carrying her. And I didn't even fucking know it.
Describe it. Explain that.
All the bullshit I was getting, bro. You fucking wheelchair ass this. Yo, fucking wheelchair ass that.
She was talking to you like that?
Oh, bro. Yes, it was.
I mean, it's probably going back and forth, right?
Of course. But there was some times where, just don't say nothing, Ernie. She's just mad right now. That means my self-esteem started, you know. It was like, she's just mad. It's like, God damn, man, if your ass could just walk right now, like, like fuck, like I would say some shit like, man, fuck, I didn't even want to go to that fucking, like, it was never a peaceful conversation like this. So I was like, when you wanted to go, I thought you had to work, and a lot of this shit came back. So all of a sudden, bro, it was just like, you know what, man? I was like, I know where her frustration came from. Because while I was walking, bro, I was coming home. You don't realize this at the time, okay? But you're coming home and like, you know, you're putting the load in because you got to take your kids to school in the morning. Even though you just got home, I don't know, 12, 1 o'clock. Help you put your house together, you know. Because it's not a guy thing or a girl thing, you know.
Yeah.
My mom had us cleaning every fucking Saturday.
Yeah, same, bro, yeah.
Or fucking, you know, Juan Gabriel music or fucking Tiras del Norte and shit, you know what I mean? So to me, it was like, I just don't like seeing my house like that. And how would I reward myself? I fucking fix all this shit up, make it clean, and
Twist one up.
go fuck a bitch. You know what I mean? Yes, I'll go cheat on her. You know, be like,
yeah?
okay, yeah, like, okay, like, I'm walking. I'm not in my wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, all right, cool. I'm not gonna beg you. I'm not gonna make you. It's like, you know, if I come and try to initiate something with you, and you're like, oh my God, I'm tired. It's cool. You know, after 2, 3 fucking days, 4 or 5 days, a week, after 2 weeks, it's like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, but I still have house duties. Like, it's not my kids' fault for them to come and fucking sink full of dishes or you know, their clothes, you know. So I noticed like I was doing a lot of like duties, and I was doing them well, like kind of like I could do bad by myself type shit. And now I'm not trying to say she wasn't doing anything, because she did have her jobs, this and that, you know what I mean? But I was breadwinner. I was the head of household and shit like that.
Yeah, you're running shit.
And I was also doing like Saturdays morning. We're going to do something with the kids every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Coach Little League. I fucking.
But you're saying that these the frustrations that she had, because now she doesn't have that.
Now she can't do that.
Now it's all on her.
And she can't do it.
That's a lot.
Even if I'm just right there asleep. It's like, come on, get your shit. Hurry up. It's like, hey, don't talk to him like that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, girls. All right. She was like, oh my God, why'd you have to break your neck? Something like, so in the beginning, I would be like, what the fuck, what'd you say? Then after a while, I'd be like, you know what, just, she's mad, you know? And then after a while, when that shit happened, and she said all this shit in court, how I was trying to break her ankle, which wasn't true, bro. I was just talking shit to her, like, hey, if you want to do your life, go do it. But, like, go do it somewhere else. Like, we don't have to be together.
Yeah.
And she just has never been
Sufficient?
Yes, she's never.
And
she's still to this day, like, she's a good person, we get along, but, like, you know, God bless her, you know what I mean? She's trying to do her own thing.
Yeah.
But me, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've always been like, I ended up getting my own place. She had my kids for 6 months after that. I went back to the skilled nursing facility, and from there I started talking to my father again, because we had fallen out because of her. And told my dad, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go rent this place. He was like, no, save your money, come live with us. So I did that, and from there I went in and got my own place, and this was in 2013. And from there I just started living like day to day. Daughter's growing up. Time has passed by.
Okay. And is there anything else major that happens after all this stuff passes by to you?
Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, 10 years ago at this time, my dad goes to the hospital. He has a back problem, right? And he goes in there and they tell him it's cancer, bro. He has stage 4 cancer. And he ends up dying. He goes in July, he dies in September.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2014. So that fucked me up a lot. But let me rewind a little bit before that. After the heroin stopped, do fuck around with drugs, and we moved to our new place down the street from the old shop from Spring Valley, I decided to go to Cuyamaca. I decided to go to college. And I was going there. I was taking classes and everything. But on October, I think it was October 13, 2010, I had 2 seizures and 3 strokes. Yeah. And I was in a coma for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Sharps Hospital. All this is a hospital record. Like, my hospital record is a lot.
Thick, huh?
Yes. And they told me, like, that I was taking too much of a workload and that my brain was, and then I went into shock and my body was just.
Yeah, you're about just overworked. Just overstimulated.
Yes, and like
it's like you need to take a break.
Yes, and I didn't know that. I thought I could.
Just power through everything.
I thought I could power through everything, accept everything, and just go through it. But no, that's when they had me talk to psychologists and having to slow down. It's okay. I had a traumatic accident. Accept life for what it is. And you know what, man? I was able to do that because slowly but surely, like, I'm able to get to where I am today, to where it's like San Diego, so it's hard to prosper. You feel me? But inside, it's like, it's all right, man. You know what I mean? It's just hard because there's a lot of shit. I want to run, I want to jump, I want to swim, and I want to throw my grandson and I want to throw my grandson in the air, catch him. Just imagine you can't do that to your little baby. She asks you to get her some water, and you're like, I had to deal with that, and having my grandson again, having to deal with my grandson brings on the emotions, and it's like, here comes the how can I call it,
reminder?
No, you know when you're playing video games and you need that extra power, and sometimes you go get that flower,
yeah,
or you get that fucking that little leaf, or or you're playing like something and you get a little bit more life. Like, for some fucking reason, bro, I always get that.
With your grandson?
No, with me.
Oh.
Like, when just when I think I'm fucking Timbers, like, like, I swear, bro, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's
like a pattern now?
It's gotta be God, because, like, or Allah, or Buddha, or Jesus, or whatever it is, or Jehovah, whatever. But like, it's always something that is like, no, man, like right now, bro. Don't laugh at me, but what's got me getting out of like emotions and get me out of real life shit is that the new football season is about to start.
Yeah.
So, and then the playoffs are coming. You know what I mean? So it's like, college football is like that winter time of year that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I mean, it's a cycle because then you look forward to summer and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's what I look forward to right now.